Right,
actually a guard. We got him listed as.
Ryan Rollins was downgraded here throughout the day, and so that's the biggest question. Who's your playmaker and ball handler?
Now, it'd be interesting to see if Derek White matches up, because that's he is one of the best on-ball defenders in the NBA.
Tatum gets the first touch and the first finger roll finish.
That can create their own shots within those multiple actions. So they got great one-on-one players and great execution in their half-court offense. That's a tough combination to deal with.
Tatum to a diving Tatum. He's got a
set a step-up screen and saw the defender was hedging a little bit too aggressively and slipped on.
Team shot, AJ Green.
Yeah. Boston's supposed to be like, you know,
right.
struggle to be a 500 team.
They're in second best in the East. Speaking of that guy, from three here to open up.
And Derek White hadn't had a great season shooting the basketball, but we know he can shoot. It's like the OKC guys, the two-way guys, Lou Dort and Caruso.
Catch and shoot. Yeah, the NBA has done a fantastic job in terms of being an inclusive league and a forward-thinking league as well. Thank you for bringing us that story, Mel. You know, as you're talking, coming out of that timeout, Cato with another dunk. Cormac
with the gap. Didn't make that shot, but that's a nice job by him to relocate.
It's interesting because both these teams are on the low end in terms of points in the paint. But the Celtics taking advantage. 8 of those coming in the paint here tonight. Kuzma with the tip. Getting to the paint here this year.
Well, with no Jayson Tatum, so, you know, last year he was 15th in the use. Yeah, more aggressive. And the interesting thing, Lisa, since Tatum has been back,
Kuzma behind the back pass to Jericho.
He's like that. It's something that he was a little tentative doing when he first got to Milwaukee.
Kind of Easter weekend, this package. I'm sure you do the same. I always look at teams that are above 500, you know, to value on the road.
For the season.
Yeah, how about that?
Milwaukee.
Look at Dark. Would you lead the league in?
Offensive box plus minus. I didn't know it until someone pointed it out like 5 or 6 years ago.
Offensive box plus minus.
Pritchard has been a buck killer. He's been on fire.
Different franchises and maybe found a home. He grew up a Boston fan, so this would fit for him. At Miami, hit like 10 threes in the third quarter and cut the deficit to about 10. Made it interesting. That three-point game could be
some of the same here, and it's got to start obviously at this end, and it's got to start protecting the basket. And with Jayson Tatum getting in the passing lane and coming up with 2 back-to-back steals against the Bucks. This team doesn't turn you over at all. They're one of the worst in the league in terms of forcing turnovers.
Pritchard this time in the paint. He's got the last.
Just to make himself a really valuable player in the Celtic rotation.
Pete Nance for 3, fires, hits. And 2. Good shooting for both of these teams. 3 of 5 for Boston, 4 of 5 here for Milwaukee.
Didn't see? He almost knocked that down.
Garza battling for the offensive rebound. Pritchard trying to shake Ajax. Wow. To a diving Luka Garza. Deflected. Torian Prince out and running. Has him on the left if Kuz wants to use him. Dumps it off to Ajax, a little push shot that he's developed for Tatum. 2 steals.
Told him regardless because Tatum is your other small forward out there.
Exactly.
That's nice footwork.
Yeah.
I think they mix the last and pace. They like to be more deliberate in style.
Advantage here for Boston. Ajax now will test his defensive talents against Brown.
Had the nerve to ask Princess Stephanie to dance. See, that was a tiger.
Oh, shoulder shake there for Brown. Knocks it in.
What is this Zodiac? Be interested to know that. He knows everybody else's.
Melanie Ricks typing it out, trying to figure it out. Googling it. It just sounds different when you put fire in front of like dragon and in front of rap. Now it's
dishing out assists, dunking on people. So he's got a really bright future in this league.
Wow, Jaylen Brown, what a move from the tip-in. AJ Green from 3. There's a couple of those.
So now for the Celtics, it's all about getting that beautiful pass. Tatum, Hauser, great back cut. But kind of, fitting in where you can get in right now. Just making this team a better basketball team because of your presence. Don't be a disruption.
The
Foreign brothers did it. No country for old men.
I'm laughing because you've got like 8,000 new stories on Cormac Brown.
I just happened to run out, just kind of he was chilling in the gym, watching the coaches play 3-on-3.
Doc Rivers, he wants him to attack a little bit more that way. Feels like that could be the next level of his consistent development. Showed him a couple clips of Giannis and how he attacks the defense and takes the contact. All of us could play like Giannis, right? One triple pull-up there for Hauser.
And live with it. What Dennis Jenkins has been doing recently, taking his place, playing exceptional basketball. I don't know, these Celtics, man, they may be tough to beat decent time. But Keita looks really, really improved right now. Not just because of numbers.
Know that you've doubted him before?
Yeah, well, you saw the push against Cormac Ryan. Is a very aggressive basketball player.
Not mentioned because we've seen him generate. Rollins, it's easy to say he's a playmaker, right? He can create his own shot. He can create shots for other people. The Bucks played without Gary Trent Jr., Ryan Rollins, a late scratch, Kevin Porter Jr., Giannis, and Bobby Portis. Jaylen Brown.
It's that footwork fadeaway that he has perfected.
Now Brown has it again. Some numbers here. That's part of that physicality and that strength.
So it's not, when I say that, it's not like they're Tartas and the Vucevic is just big, wide body, not the most athletic.
Tatum turning the corner.
Scrambling, rotating, rebounding.
Gary Harris.
But to me, it's more about load management, kind of games missed as opposed to legitimate injuries. Duran has been playing out of his mind, rebounding and 20-plus double-doubles. It's kind of the silver lining for him. He really had a chance to step into that leadership void and even publicly just kind of put himself out there. He said to kind of control the narrative. And
right, yeah. This is not
our podcast, who is the guy for the Boston Celtics? And most people would have said Jayson Tatum.
Wow, I thought he was going to pull the trigger there. Gave it up to his teammate Pritchard. Is this like one of the, if you look at the Celtics as a...
With no Cade Cunningham, one would think. Now, Cade is, I guess, coming back.
Like better than the Knicks, too?
I read something today. There's something about the Knicks that I'm just not feeling on a consistent basis. Yeah, Grand Theft Alvarado.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the Celtics look like the Celtics. More people that go into the success of the team
staff,
than
the
head
players.
coach.
Yeah. It's everybody.
The stupid comment was trying to be a selfless comment by him.
Oh.
So Tatum does, maybe he I don't know if he'll return. Gotta wonder. Maybe that was his last opportunity to pick up that 10th assist.
That will be interesting to see. Because if I'm Joe Mazzulla, probably not going to put him back in, just messing with the game just to get a stat, get another triple-double. And it was a regular.
No sense of the proximate foul phrase.
Now it's proximate fouls and all that nonsense.
Taurean Prince calls his own number.
Shot. He's one of the few guys that does that on a consistent basis, Taurean Prince.
Walsh is going for it. Yeah, Kobe on the top. I have to see it again. We're not exactly the shoe masters up here.
Some energy.
Ron Harper Jr. getting some time too with the basketball. There's Shinerman. Quick hands. Thanasis. How about one steal? Walsh has it. Harper Jr. For Alex Antetokounmpo doesn't have a field goal yet in his NBA career. He's got
They're going to still be up there in terms of proficiency shooting the three-point shot, effective field goal percentage.
Thanasis over to his brother Alex. Come on.
After he said, oh, we was robbed. He bounced everywhere but in the net.
Thanasis.
Give me that.
He got. So it's JoJo. Hello, friends. Well, Ajax pulling it out.
Don't mess with the game.
A little fun. Look at this. Look at this. I'm not sure what that was. I mean, the shot clock was running down.
Yeah.
All right. We'll pack up.